Hey guys, I got a new special guest reactor. The reason why this is a special guest, she is an old lady too.
Older. I'm older.
She's an older lady
than
than me.
Mm-hmm. And proud of it.
But that's still old because I'm old. But this happens to be my wife. So now I have my wife reacting as a guest reactor, which is going to be fun. Okay? Taylor Swift. Willow. You've heard of Taylor Swift because you're a school teacher, a high school teacher.
Yep.
So, she's heard of Taylor Swift, but you have not heard Willow yet. So we're going to react to it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Go. Cool, look at that rope.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface.
That reminds me of just the picture and that rope. Reminds me of her being Wendy, maybe, of Peter Pan.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
coming out of the tree in Never Never Land.
Yeah.
Right? And that rope, taking her through the piano into, and I bet you it's not a rope. I bet you anything it's a piano string.
Well, so the video, sometimes the videos don't go with the songs exactly.
Right.
But the video, everybody gets into the graphic stuff. But the video, it's almost like, what's that one where they walk through the wardrobe and stuff like that?
The
they
Lion,
end up
the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, and different things like that.
It's kind of like a fantasy.
Harry Potter, he walks through the wall,
right?
And different things. So
but I like the setting though.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Super cool, and it's interesting how they have the cord going down out of the willow tree into, I'm guessing, the lake that's around it.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we'll have to see what that has to be.
Ready?
All right.
Go.
But you cut through like a knife. And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. Lost in your current like a priceless wine. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in.
Okay, I have to pause it. So she's looking in the water and she sees the reflection of the guy and he's not there. And she's like, that's my man. I got to have my man. And she was talking about something else. But I was thinking, can't you just pick up all the gold next to you? Like, that is more priceless than anything.
Right, except for relationships but relationships are really, really important. And and in this, she's saying that you pick the plan and I follow you. So I wonder if that rope is significant in, this is how I follow you. This is my connection to you, is by following this rope.
It might be because look at this picture where they're little kids.
Right.
Right? So we're going to see right here.
Let's see what happens.
Ready? Go.
As if you were a mythical thing, like you were a trophy or a champion ring. And there was one prize I'd cheat to win. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window. They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow and it bent right to your window.
She's stuck in there.
I come back stronger than a 90s trend. Wait for the signal and I'll meet you after dark. places where the others gave you scars.
That scene right there is actually from Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah. Where Ariana, the elf princess, is leaving the elf land because
they're in a box. Wait, you mean talking about?
No,
the
just
scene?
now when she was in the robe with the hood, right? But she's looking at all of these as being fantasies. Did you notice that when they were in the tent that they were playing with the string, playing cats or whatever with the string, and she looked up and he was gone. Mm-hmm. And then she sees him later on, and it looks like she's in a wedding dress. Yeah. And she's talking about, "You're my man." And I mean, the whole verse is, "You're my man, and as a willow, I am bending to you, following whatever your plan is." And she can't. He's elusive. That's what it is. He's elusive because she's in that box, right? And he can't come in and she can't get out. But she used the strand to dig a hole out. And that's where she came up with the hood, right?
Wow.
And part of
you definitely know how to analyze this stuff. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go.
Now this is an open shut case. I guess I should have known from the look on your face. Every bait and switch was a work of art. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train could take you.
Why'd you hit the thing?
I hit it because she is wanting to get together with this guy, and the more he talks, the less she knows, because he's confusing her. She wants to be a part of his life, and he is just out of her grasp, and so that's why he's elusive to her.
Well, I think that the more I talk, the less you know. Don't you think? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
all right,
right. I don't think
ready?
so. Okay.
All right, go. There he is.
She got him. She got him after all.
Hey, that's my man. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
Willow the video.
Yep.
And it's a big old long list of people.
Right? Takes a lot to get a good video going.
Yeah, it's... All right, I'll pause that. So what did you think of, like, the song? The song itself. Like, did you like the song? I thought it was really good. It's almost like an unplugged type of version. I mean, not version, but it's like an unplugged, it just had a nice little cadence and beat and... You know what I'm saying? Like
catchy.
It wasn't.
It's very catchy.
It was very catchy.
I caught myself, and I'm sure your viewers will probably hear it. I caught myself humming.
Uh-oh.
Like I like I knew.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It's the same chorus. It's catchy.
Yeah.
And
right.
Yeah. And you end it. That's my.
It was
man.
relaxing.
And
it's not like you're dancing
whimsical.
around.
It's very whimsical.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was, I mean, I think Taylor Swift is a really good, obviously there's tons of good artists out there, but obviously she's where she is now because of how good she is at songwriting, right? And so she makes it likable
Yeah.
And I've only heard like 3 songs, I think, now. But every single one was likable.
Right.
Right.
Well, and you have to know that most of the songs that she does write are from her own experiences, right? And
I didn't know that, but I think that that's probably true because someone else said that. Another guest reactor said, I think she writes from her own experiences.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So in this situation, she probably liked somebody for a long period of time and was wanting to get to know them better, but was becoming more and more confused the more they talked because she's saying, take my hand, just take my hand, right? And it wasn't until the end when he finally took her hand and they walk off into the sunset, which is proverbial, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you always walk off into the sunset, life is perfect, right?
Yeah.
But it took a long time for them to get to there, and they would have where their paths would cross, but they never actually would get together, right?
Yeah.
And so then at the very end, they finally get together and life is happy. It's kind of like the Cinderella story, type of thing over and over. And that's kind of what I like about Taylor Swift is that it just kind of leaves you with hope that something's going to happen.
That a good man will come.
And a good man will come. And my good man came
That's funny.
after not being with each other for 5 years at college and stuff like that and all that. So
that's cool.
It's good, happy ending.
That's right.
Yep.
Taylor Swift, everybody. Willow. Peace.